I'm going to interview guests and I don't really have a lot of experience doing that. I know you have, so I was wondering if you could help me out.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have any experience of anything. But I can pretend. See, that's the first trick, is that you should pretend that you know. It's a bit like breakfast, right? You gotta keep it light.
Alright.
Keep it light. What do you think about this? This advice I'm giving you.
I'm going to note it down and I'm going to buy hard.
See, I don't care, but I made you believe that I care about it.
Absolutely.
That's the trick. That's what you do. Make them believe that you care only about their opinion.
It would be an honor for me if you open the show this week.
Excellent. This week on Buzz This Week, we have 4 big stories. I have no idea what those stories are, but you'll never know that I have no idea what those stories are. But you will have an idea what those stories are after Tanay tells you what those stories are. Tanay, over to you, my friend.
On the show this week, to be or not to be Rishabh Pant. The ICC's Hall of Fame has the wrong wall. Pakistan's surgical strike on their players' diet. The tale of 2 talents, Archer versus Akila. And Lungisani and Gidi's SRK connection. You can be a news anchor who's forgotten that the mic is on and said something untoward. You can be a celebrity on a TV quiz show and not know an answer to a very basic question, or you can be Rishabh Pant. I think the plight of being Rishabh Pant is worse. Touted as MS Dhoni's replacement, if those shoes were not big enough to fill anyway, Pant's performances of late have made you go from wow to what in a matter of days. And the newly appointed Indian batting coach had this message for their batsmen.
So what the team management is asking from them is fearless cricket. Having clear game plans and playing with intent.
Intent? Pant has that intent, right?
Of course, we want him to play all his shots. He needs to be fearless because that is what makes him special. He's an impact player. But at the same time, you cannot afford to be careless.
Let me get this straight. Pant has to be fearless but not careless, must have intent and score runs. That's deep, man. That's deeper than the Indian batting lineup in the third T20I. Add to that, MSK Prasad stated to an Indian daily that they're grooming replacements for Rishabh Pant across all formats, and add to that the fact that both Pant and Iyer almost walked out to bat at number 4 for India in the third T20I against South Africa. Right now, the answer to be or not to be Rishabh Pant is you'd rather not be. The International Cricket Council played really well to induct Rahul Dravid into their Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is a group of reputed cricketers from across the globe, और Oxford Dictionary में reputed के definition का example है राहुल द्रविड़, उनको तो उसमें होना ही था, but dear ICC, you listed him as a left-handed batsman. Seriously, Rahul Dravid has more test runs than any left-handed batsman on the face of this earth. But to the credit of the ICC, they spotted that mistake and they rectified it. And now everything is right with the world. Pakistan cricket's fielding and fitness standards have been a cause of concern for years now. But this is not going to happen anymore because the most powerful man in Pakistan cricket at the moment is Misbah-ul-Haq, their new head coach and chief selector. And as his first act in that capacity, he has said no to all oily foods. But Pakistani players love their food. During the World Cup, we met their chief caterer in England on centre stage, and this is what they had to say about food preferences of legendary Pakistan cricketers.
biryani, yakni wala pulao and chicken ki kadai. Shoaib Akhtar, paratha, kadai, malai boti. Inzamam mein full protein. Okay. Murga ho, yani tikke ki boti ho, kebab seekte ho, roasted joints ho.
That is a lot of good food to stay away from. But that is also the food that gets you out of shape. Pakistani players stay in shape, yawn less, play well. Someone who wasn't in the preliminary World Cup squad for England ended the English summer with a World Cup medal and as one of their leading wicket takers in the Ashes. And he now has a central contract to play across formats for the England Cricket Board. How life turns around. but also far, far away from England in Sri Lanka, another prodigious talent, Akila Dhananjaya, someone who was selected for the 2012 World T20 without having played a single first-class game, just because he impressed Mahila Jayawardene as a net bowler. Now he will not be bowling for the next 12 months because his suspected action has been termed as flouting ICC's regulation. Breaking the internet this week is SRK fanboy in Lungi Sani and Gidi. This tweet asking how many times is the word lungi repeated in the song Lungi Dance. And guess who answered it correctly? Lungi Sani and Gidi said 14 times. Lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance, lungi dance. I think it's 15. No offense, Lungi, but I think it's 15. What do you guys think? Tell us using #BuzzThisWeek. This was all that was buzzing this week, and that's all that we have for you on the show. May the rest of the week for you be filled with healthy food that Pakistani cricketers will now eat, with the vigour of Rishabh Pant, and may the right wall be there in every Hall of Fame. This was Tanay Tiwari. Thank you so much for watching.